Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2 with the VOIDBOUND crew.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
So we've got samurais apparently.
Hi.
I have no response to that other than this armor is the best. So
yeah, apparently I did my usual. Apparently I can't really light him on fire anymore. Although I wonder. That's not what. I'll figure out a way to hurt him later. Anyway.
I'm basically invincible. DandH and I are invincible. Mitch, would you like to be invincible with us?
That,
I want to be
that does
invincible.
sound like a challenge, though. So I'm gonna let Flint eat the brunt of that. But
yes, I have a new and interesting challenge, but I also have toys. So when you remember how we went and killed one of the level 2 Gaia spirits? By the way, preemptive magnet rings off, please.
ooh, yeah, I no longer have a magnet ring, but my chest plate is magnetized. So.
Yeah, would you mind?
Okay,
Actually, I don't know if you can take it off now that it's on your armor.
well, I took off the.
Yeah, can't you just take off your armor?
Does it work? Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Oh,
Go ahead.
All right, so we each got a dice of fate that I picked up. Mitch, here's yours. You got it?
Yep.
That's mine. DandH, here's yours. And then, yep, Flint, here's yours.
Gifts.
Now you should be able to open these. Like I think if I read correctly, you hold them in your hands and you click it. All right. And then you should have gotten one of the higher level items out of Britannia. So I got a Ring of Thor.
Ring of Odin.
Okay, so
Ring of Loki.
I got Ring of
okay.
Odin.
Okay, so we got 2 Ring of Odins. I'll read that one out first. Ring of Odin, one of the 3 mythic rings of Aesir. Ring of Odin grants the wearer vitality and resistance of the elder god Odin, as well as the addition of 10 extra hearts of health. The Ring of Odin protects the wearer from various kinds of elemental damage, such as drowning, suffocation, fire, or starvation. The ring will be combined with the other 2 rings of the Aesir in a crafting table to create the ultimate ring. How to obtain this is a well-guarded secret. Okay, so you guys just got like super like resistance to everything. And do you actually get 10 extra hearts even with the heart canisters?
It doesn't show it. Like I still have green hearts.
Okay.
But maybe when I take damage, it'll... if I ever take damage again. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting to get blue hearts on top of my green hearts.
Okay, so it works.
Whoa.
Oh, I need to probably equip it or anything too.
No,
I forgot you had to equip some of
Smack.
these Britannia stuff sometimes.
That was the best.
Oh my god. All right. You got a Ring of Loki, right, DandH?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the complicated one. Okay. So, allows the wearer to tap upon the trickster god Loki to effectively be in multiple places at once. The setup for this ability requires, first and foremost, an empty hand. So, I guess put it on and have an empty hand. Shift right-clicking on a block with said empty hand while having the Ring of Loki equipped begins the procedure. Once the source block is selected, shift right-clicking on other blocks in the world will add them to the relative positions affected by this power. In order to finish the procedure, one would shift right-click the original block. Shift right-clicking on one of the blocks that has been selected will remove it. Okay, so that's how you get rid of it. To reset a completed selection, shift right-clicking the ground twice. Okay, so far so good?
What are you doing, little fast monkey?
I guess so.
Okay, so after the selection is complete, when looking around, one will notice multiple boxes in relative positions to the selected block. Right? You see that?
Okay.
When a block is placed while sneaking, The placing action is mimicked on all of those positions, allowing for one to place a large amount of blocks at once.
So it's kind of like a remote builder's wand.
I guess.
Interesting.
Are you... Okay, after the selection is clean, when looking around, one will notice multiple boxes. So do you see the boxes?
Yep.
Okay. When are you sneaking while you place the block?
Yep.
And you placed it on the one of the selection items?
Yeah. Oh, actually, well, yeah, okay. You didn't do it on that one over there, but it did it on that one over there.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah,
see over toward the...
yeah, it did.
It's
Huh.
placing them weirdly.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
hold on. Let me try something. Place again.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so you can't place it, like, on him, I guess. Or unless you're not trying to kill him.
I tried. It wasn't...
Ah, okay.
I didn't
Yeah, so you can't
on-
place it on a player. You get them, but...
Okay. It does work, apparently, although that seems kind of like a garbage...
Yeah, you got a shitty one. That was pretty bad. Sorry, man.
It might be advanced, but it's not advanced.
Well, it's complicated, that's for sure.
That's true.
The Ring of Thor.
You're super fast, though, yo.
Huh. Okay, one of the three remains of one worn bestows upon the wearer the might of the thunder god Thor. This power drastically increases the strength of area of effect mining with a Terra Shatterer. That's it? Super lame. Actually, all right. Hey, Flint, come here.
I'm at full health. Try me.
Yeah. Okay. Here's without. You go to 91. Now I'm putting it on. That's the
So
fairy
5
ring.
hearts.
All right. You back up to full? Nah, give it a second. I don't know.
I get a little bit back. I'm at 3.
Yep.
Slowly healing.
Slowly but surely. So how about that local sports team?
Local sports sucks.
Yes, it is. They're just amateurs. Okay, and go. Same.
Same, huh?
Yep.
So it's nothing, but I'm better at area of effect mining with the Terror Shatter. That's it?
Apparently.
Lame. Okay. Well, that's
So
not worth it at all.
Mitch and I hit the jackpot, and you guys are.
Yeah, we're very Now we could go. No, there's there are more prizes out of this. We'd have to kill more Spears of Gaia. I had a couple thoughts on how to make that easier, though. I don't hear enthused. I'll shut up.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so there are the pixie spirits are a major problem, right?
Okay.
There are Botania flowers that I think might be able to kill them. And then there's also like the murder machines you guys have going with blood magic. If we set up a couple of those, could those possibly auto grind?
If we set up it only runs in the blood magic one. If we do a well of suffering, only runs a certain fairly small amount of space.
Are they expensive?
No, they're not expensive at all to make. No.
So could we just set up
cheap.
like the roof is just a murder machine?
Well, what I'm wondering is, will it work? It should work with no blood altar. We could do it. Let's try it.
I mean, it would involve solving another going into another Gaia spirit competition. Do we hate ourselves that much?
Do you need more stuff from Gaia?
Well, I mean, if you got okay, so every time we kill one of the level 2 ones, we get a dice of fate, I believe. So if we wanted the other, like, if we wanted the rings, if we wanted the key of the King's Law, I have no idea. An Eye of Flugel and a Fruit of Grisea, which
Yeah, I don't care either way.
I don't
If you
know.
guys want to fight again, I'm with you.
Screw it. Let's go for it. I'm gonna go fill up my wand.
All right, so let me get what I need together.
All right. While that's filling, let me check the Botania flowers functional flora.
Dusk fire.
Oh, now that might kind of be worth it. Okay, so we've got a couple of options. There's a Bloodthorn, which it will use mana to inflict an extreme level of weakness on surrounding creatures. Which, if we're having trouble with him killing us, that might be worthwhile.
Creatures like pixies.
That's my thought. Dreadthorn. That one will only hurt adult animals. What about Mitch's Murder Flower? Okay, yeah, we just want a bunch. Like we need to set up a bunch of Mitch's Murder Flowers, the Bellthorns, and that'll probably help out a bit. Nah, I don't think we want that. Ticking. Nope. Okay, yeah, I think. Now, I cannot guarantee, like, the Gaia spirit might be like, ah, F you, you're cute. And all of this might not work. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there.
Yeah, me and Flint were already sort of vaguely talking the other day about fighting one, just the two of us. So I think we feel a little overpowered at this point.
Yeah, we'll see how our armor does, though. Particularly if it's going to cancel out the flight. I might have to take part of my armor off just so I can have a jetpack. But it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I kind of abuse the fact that I'm the only one wearing Terrasteel at the moment. You get these wills of Arams, and they enchant Terrasteel for you, and you could stack them. Does anybody else planning on wearing Terrasteel?
Depends on how good Terrasteel gets.
Oh, well, do you want me to save you one of the wills then?
No.
Oh.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay. Well, just asking. Oh, shit! That's awesome! Ah, that's pretty cool. All right, I was
Okay.
never mind. I was
That
here.
was pretty cool.
Behold.
I don't see it.
Oh, my helmet should have a little, like, effect on the front of it, I think.
It does. That's what you're talking about being pretty cool.
Is it a scary
Wow.
effect?
Yes!
Great. Okay.
That is too cool. You suck, sir. You suck. All right. Actually, I think we have a bunch of murder flowers in the ME system, if I think about it. Oh, yeah, we do. Sweet. Mitch, you're awesome. All right. Some grass blocks. Do we have a spare mana pool? No. Looks like we run out of love there. Fortunately, easy to make.
Okay, I need to take you up by one.
Okay. Man, I hate walking around without my boots of the traveler. I'm so used to being just whee. Oh no, Wand, I need you. Come back to me. There we go. All right. We will plunk. And my greater band of mana. All right, yeah. Throw this in and fill it up just in case.
I'm missing Dusk Room. Where are
There we go. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, by the way, I did make a spa for you.
Oh, shiny. Where at? And by the way, you're in the cray levels too now. So
yeah, up here. No, leave.
Hang on. Flying too fast. Okay. Oh, over here. Nice. Ooh.
So if you add, I mean, it should be full right now or whatever, but if you add the purifying salts to this chest, it automatically pumps them in.
Nice.
And over here in this chest, there's some soap.
Very nice.
So you can get into there and use the soap on you, and that's probably best. And if you want to move this over on top of this water pipe,
Then it goes
it's that one.
Nice.
I was doing a switch for that, but it doesn't like shut off right away.
Oh.
That's why I kind of moved it off. And it's pretty extreme, as you know about.
Oh yeah. Although that ring, you might be immune to hunger damage, so you could probably just get hungry and not die. You got the ring of Odin, right?
No, I got the ring of Loki.
Oh
The
yeah,
other
that's
guy's got the ring of.
yeah. We want the ring of Odin.
Yeah, I looked in the book, but I don't see how to make that yet.
How to make what?
The ring of Odin.
Oh, you only get it out of the Dice of Fate.
Oh.
That's why we're killing these guys again.
Where did we get the dice? Oh, we got the dice from the thing.
Yep.
Well, we already killed 2 of those.
Yeah. But, well, we killed one level 1. It's the level 2 that we have to summon up.
Gotcha.
That's where this gets come. Holy nerds. What is this?
That is your Well of Suffering.
Okay, then. That's pretty hardcore. What do you mean, my Well of Suffering?
Your Well of Suffering.
I did not hesitate there. It's your Well of Suffering.
Wow. I'm gonna drop down a few of the murder flowers.
All right, beacon's back up.
All right. I'm probably gonna have to make a couple of.
Oh, you know what? I might need to move that Well of Suffering.
What makes you say that?
Because of the beacon below.
Oh, yeah, that could become.
Yeah, that's gonna become a problem. All right, I'll move it if I can get out of here. Hello, flower.
It wants to be your friend.
I think I'm gonna move it 1 block over in this direction.
Okay. I'm gonna need another mana pool, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep that. Man, I hope these work. Like, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if we do all this and it just doesn't do bumpkus.
Hashtag I blame Griffin.
How would that possibly be?
Because it was your idea.
Do you want shiny toys? Because this is what it takes to get shiny toys in Britannia, okay? It is.
I have shiny toys.
Do you want shinier toys? Do you want new shiny toys?
I want a monster truck and a race truck.
Is that all?
That's it. That's it. Okay. Let's try this again.
Yeah, before I put mana in these pools, I'm going to let you set it up just to make sure I have line of sight on.
Yep, you're good.
Well, I meant once you're done, because the flowers are kind of particular about.
Master ritual. Actually, I'm going to upgrade this stupid thing before I forget.
You know, I'm going to put a few down here just for shits and giggles. Yay, murder flowers!
Do I even have demonic?
Oh, crap. I'm short. I'll go make one. More mana pools. Why do we do this? Why do we do this to ourselves?
Again, I restate. Griffin did this.
I get blamed for everything. What does it take to make bloodthorns? Oh, wait. No, that's not. Those aren't the murder flowers. Dang it. Now I have bloodthorns on the brain. Oh, yeah, it is Bella. I'm Bella. You know what? I have the book right here. Why am I? Okay. 2 red mana, a redstone root, a mystical red, and 2 mystical cyan. Okay. Blue, light blue, cyan. Red root. I thought I remembered there being something in there. Okay. So 2 mystical red. Yeah. Oh, Britannia. Mana. Hoping I managed to remember this correctly. 2 cyans, mystical red, mana. I think I got it right. Okay, so then just seed. There we go.
Hey, DandH, did you put speed on your armor?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because I noticed you were zipping around pretty quick. I'm like, I like that.
I put the haste thing on my. Well, I put haste, but I put the speed thing on my armor, whatever that is. So I have that, and then I also have a Globetrotter sash,
Ooh.
which is a Britannia thing. So they both combine to make me move like crazy fast.
Okay.
Like crazy fast.
So 2 red mana, 2 mystical. 2 mystical scions. 1. Oops.
I lost my Cape of the Ravens feathers, but I was kind of getting tired of the glide falling anyway. Although the problem with this stuff is now I have the step up, which I don't particularly like.
Oh, the step assist?
Yeah.
Essentially auto jump.
So I made a flux scrubber.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a Thaumcraft thing.
I know.
Look, when you go into cray levels of magic, suffering abounds.
It
Okay?
was a joke. It sounded like he said a bad word.
Quest, though, so.
Yeah, I
Of
was
course he did.
about to say, do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
That's a good one.
I've always thought that's a weird saying. Like, who kisses their mother? like legit. Like, just. I don't know. I'm sure some people do, and maybe it's just the culture. But I'm like,
You're saying you've never kissed your mother?
maybe when I was a toddler or something. I don't remember.
All right, Griffin, I think you're good to go. Actually,
All right.
let me double check to make sure. Let me go grab a villager.
Oh, we'll just test it on a villager. Lol.
Yeah, exactly.
You monster.
They're testificus. They have no feelings.
You sure?
Not really, but they have no feelings.
I don't think it works that way. They don't have feelings. Are you sure? Not really. Oh, I was gonna. So if you're not using a Mantle of the Raven, what cloak are you using, DandH?
I'm not using a cloak.
Okay. Because I have my woven kama is is one of the wolf pelts ones, which is, you know, extra DPS, but because this is vaguely painful, so I'd like to try and make this suck less. Oops. Oh, all right, then
Villager. Here we go. Let's activate this little puppy. Where's my activation crystal? Activation crystal.
You know, I should put Soulbound on my golden thing just for. I should put Soulbound on a lot of things, actually. Now that I think about it. Crap. How auto enchanting?
There's a Soulbound book in the ME system.
Oh, well, that's good. Do you happen to remember what in the auto enchanter gives you Soulbound?
There's a Soulbound enchanted book in the ME system.
I know. I have several things I want to put Soulbound on.
Okay.
I think
so
there's
you need an Ender crystal.
Crystal. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Ender crystal. And you make Ender crystals by making vibrant crystals with a soul of an Enderman in the soul binder.
This sounds tedious as hell.
It's not bad.
Well, the vibrant crystals are auto craftable, so you can make those, and then you just get some glass bottles and go capture Enderman souls, and then you put them in the soul binder.
There's a soul vial that you have to put them in. But also, what I'm trying to tell you that there's some Soulbound books in the ME system.
Oh, there's 5.
Or 6.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll just use it.
Okay, the Well of Suffering is actually going. Hello, villager. Goodbye, villager.
So does soul binding stick around after you die, or?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, it does? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Or
yeah, it's not a one-time use. It's a.
Oh, I thought it was a one-time use. Don't ask me why. Okay, that suddenly is less.
Okay, I do have to put a blood altar somewhere near there. Because it's not taking damage.
All right. Can I soulbind my wireless terminal? Damnation. Those are probably the two major. Oh wait, no, I want to put soul on my. Although I don't know. Yeah, probably on my wand, which hopefully is charged by now.
Okay, so it has a decent range.
Close enough. What, you're experimenting with the villager?
Yeah, so it has a decent range. Looks like the beacon is working as well. But no, it doesn't. Figure out why. We want strength and regen. Right.
Okay.
Okay, now I have a lot of those little effects icons on the left.
All right. But you're all set on your.
It's ready to go. If it's gonna work, it'll work just like that. It's ready to go.
Excellent. Okay. Magnet ring off, please.
I think it's already off. Mine is already off.
All right. Dumping some mana in.
Crap away.
That'll probably hold, but I'll give it a little bit more juice. Because the Bloodthorns don't take as much, although they're probably going to be fairly. Yeah, I did forget. They're probably going to be requiring a lot of juice because they're going to be killing a lot of things if they work. So weird.
What's the range on them? Do we know?
You know, I've never gotten a good feel on exactly what the range is. I kind of just put it down. And this is weird.
Okay, so my thing is ready to go. Just whenever you're ready.
Just putting down and arguing with the flowers as I am wont to, really. Because I can't get them to link to the mana pool for no particular reason.
Well, we're at about 31 minutes here.
Ah,
so,
seriously? We haven't done anything.
You haven't done
did.
anything. I got a quest for a flux scrubber, and I'm about to get a quest for an inventarium core.
You
And
don't
I
know
thought
what
the
either of
wall
those things do you?
Why would I know? It's like you've never met me.
Have you never met him?
I don't understand that at all. Look, what? Inventarium core, 100%. Claim reward, check. Just, I could probably chuck this on the ground, but, you know, I'll put it in the ME system, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I got an essential locus. I don't know what that is either. Got a reward bag. It has raw grouper, raw perch, raw octopus, and raw mudfish. All of it goes in the ME system. It's the beauty of not caring.
I hate you.
All
All right.
Established.
On that note, bye.